Let's see here. That's what I want for that. There we go. All right, getting this set up as we speak. So I might switch those out for the other side. Yeah. We'll wait till a few more people get on here before we end up going full throttle on this. All right, let's see how it's going to go tonight. Folks, we were just kind of getting things set up still, so thank you for those of you that are joining here. Give it a few moments so we can get some more people on board here. Appreciate you joining tonight. Welcome to Arrows on Outdoors. I'm going to try this one. It's the 3 ounce. See how that works. All right. That should be pretty good right there. All right. We're going to set this one up a little bit differently than the rest. You know what? No, actually use that one for the new pole. Yeah, we'll try this out with a brand new pole tonight. Ow, that's my finger. Ooh, that got me good. All right, folks, those octopus hooks, yeah, they're no joke. They are no joke. They hurt. Yep, it drew blood. It's a good way to initiate myself here on this first time using that. Hey, River Trammel, how are you? Thanks for joining. We are going here tonight for potentially striper. Striper. In the river tonight, though, they're normally carrying a normal combination of cat, carp, striper, even bass. With the weather starting to chill down a little bit and the water being a lot colder, it is going to probably be a little bit more, I don't want to say uneventful because anything is possible, but the cooler weathers that we have drops the water temperatures, which makes the fish more sluggish. So we're going to see what we got going on. SSBO, how are you? Good to see you back on board tonight. Myrna, hey, how are you? We are using fresh frozen anchovies tonight, and we are also using a concoction mixture that my wife had put together this morning. Hot dogs and a lot of other stuff and some other type of bait fish, or bait for it, I should say. So yeah, it's gonna be good. So again, the pole that you see to the right, your left probably, will be my brand new pole that I've never used it before. Tonight will be the very first time I'm introducing that pole. It is a Berkeley medium to heavy, and I do mean heavy. It's got a good launch on it. I'm going with a heavier weight tonight. I'm going to go 3 ounce. I want to give a huge shout out to a good friend of mine, Jim. Jim, if you're on tonight, I'll go ahead and re-announce it again later when I do know that you're on, but I want to give a huge shout out to a good friend of mine. And his name is Jim, and I was out early this morning with him fishing about 6 a.m., 6:30 or so, until about 11:30. Again, the water temps at the marina area that we were at were literally 41 degrees, and the fish were really sluggish. We did see some live activity as far as the bait fish moving around for the most part, but the activity on the actual striper itself was pretty slow. They were biting, but very slow. I think the only person that caught out there was one individual. His son caught a 5.5 or 6 pound catfish. So other than that, the bite has been slow. But you know what though? We don't get out here and fish, we're not going to know what's going on, right? There we go. Hey, Birch, how are you? Thank you. I appreciate that. What do I do with the fish? Well, if they're not super large, I keep them and I fillet them out. If they're either too big or too small, I send them back into the water so they can grow old or get bigger. Oh, no problem. I understand that, SSBL. Thanks for stopping in. We are fishing at the Colorado River tonight. It is up high tonight. We are looking at a wonderful 3 units. This is the first time that this river's been up this high in a little while, so I want to take full advantage of that. I appreciate that. Thanks for that's a great question. Thank you. Well, thank you, Paddington. I plan on hopefully getting some good fish tonight. Folks, I got 33 viewers on. Give me some more likes if you could. That would really help the channel out. Much appreciated. All right, folks, let me get finished setting up, but let me get this first one casted out in the water so we can get this show kicked off and going. Now, this unit here is my brand new Berkeley. It's medium heavy, okay? I'm using about 15, no, actually I'm using about 20 to 25 pound line on it and about a 20-pound test line. Tonight I'm using a 3-ounce heavy weight, okay, with a slide on it. And I'm also introducing something new that was given to me by my friend Jim also, who told me about this. This is a weight item, and I'll get closer to it later on. I'll let you guys see it a little bit later on. But what it does is it gives the ability for the weight, the float, to go up and bring the bait higher up into the water. So it's a definite win-win. So we're going to see how that works out. So let's get this thing cast out in the water and let's get going. Looks like we got a lot of action in the water tonight. We are actually, not only are we having fishing tonight, but you will notice, folks, tonight is the annual Christmas boat parade here on the Colorado River between Bullhead City and Laughlin area. So you will see boats going by, probably lit up and music and all that. If I have to go mute on it, that would probably be why. So I promise it's not because of anything that we're doing, but I can't get any copyright infringements upon the music. So you'll understand why. So here we go. Barbie, that wake is going to come towards you, so you're going to want to back up. All right, folks, cast number 1. Here we go. First time using this. Whoa, maybe I'll wait till that thing comes in. It's coming in. I'd back up. I'd back up. It's coming. Folks, this is amazing. I'm glad that we got a river this high tonight. I'm super excited about it. Totally excited about it. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, I'm all excited about getting going. I forgot to put my magic thread on there. Yep, I sure did. I sure did. I use this stuff quite a bit. Woo! Look at that. Here it comes. Here it comes. It is absolutely gorgeous out here tonight. Gorgeous. We're going to wrap this up there a little bit like so. Yeah, man, I can't believe that hook, boy. It got me good. Woo. It won on that one. All right, folks, here we go. Very first cast on this brand new pole. Okay. Gonna get me a bell on that bad boy so I have the ability of hearing it. There we go. Got to figure out where the bells are. Let's see, we'll got that one. Well, that one will work for now until I can get the green one on. All right. What's that? Oh, I know. Folks, I kid you not. This is probably the most I've seen anglers on this river in a while. There are a lot of people out on the water tonight. So do a little bit of a catch up here. Let me catch up here. See here, it says, oh, nice river. Where are you fishing at? We're at the Colorado River. River Trammel, have you ever been fishing in the Green River in Utah? No, I actually haven't, River Trammel. I bet it's beautiful up there, though. Hi from North Cyprus. Well, how are you? Thank you for joining, Arda. Glad to have you on board. Paddington, how are you? Hey, I'm going to try and get some fish for sure. The Kitten Forum, how are you? What type of bait are we using? We are using frozen anchovies. You see, the Fitness Grand Pacer test is a multi-stage. Not sure what that is. Line up at the start. Okay, not sure what that's about. See, I've got people watching all the way from East Europe, Croatia. Well, welcome. Appreciate you joining the channel tonight. Well, glad to have you on board there, sir. Thank you. Jacob, how are you? Thanks for joining. Hope everything is well with you also. Thanks. Appreciate you guys joining. We are kicking this night off a little earlier tonight. It probably will be somewhat busy in the area that I'm at tonight. We do have a Christmas boat parade that is going to probably be going by or later on this evening. We're going to make it a way to see if we can fish without disrupting them or vice versa. All righty. Folks, I do have a special guest here with me tonight. She's very bashful. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. It is Miss Barbie, my wife. She is here. We might be able to coerce her to come say hey, but she does get very bashful. So I want to respect what she does. She doesn't always like being in front of the camera. So I do respect that. But just know that Barbara is fishing with me tonight. So for those of you who know her, you know her. And for those of you who don't, well, Miss Barbie is my wife. And she's here with us tonight. Julian, we are hoping to catch whatever will bite that hook, my friend. I will tell you, we're either looking at striper, carp, or cat. But the water temperature is pretty cold right now. So at this point, we're going to go with anything that will bite. Daniel, how are you? Good seeing you back on here, my friend. How does the high, the high, well, you know what? Normally on a good day when it's fully loaded, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. Mernars, I may not be saying your name right, so I don't want to destroy it. If I do apologize. Mernarsa says, how high does the river normally go? On a good day, we are at 5 units. But today it's a special event going on tonight. So we're going to be at 3 units tonight because of the boat parade, the Christmas parade coming up. But lately, they've been keeping it around a half a unit to 1 unit. I mean, I've fished it when it's 2, which can be very challenging. But 1.5, a half or to 1, I won't even attempt. I made that mistake not too long ago, about a live or two ago, that I did in the evening time when I was trying to catch some trout. It just did not work out. The river was way too low and it was running way too fast. So, but yeah, it's a great question. Thank you for asking that. So tonight's bait, we do have a mixture that my wife made up. I believe it was some kind of dough balls, I believe. Also some hot dogs that was marinated with a lot of goodies to it, and then the frozen anchovies. So that's what we're using tonight. I'll probably start this session off right now, though, with more of the frozen anchovies, just to kind of see where it goes, and we'll switch it off as we go throughout the evening. Now, this rig here, you guys should be very familiar with. I use this one quite a bit. It's my Tiger rod. Same settings, like 15-pound line and all the above. So not much change on that one. The only thing I've changed on that one tonight probably is going to be, instead of the 2 3/8-ounce hooks that I normally would use on it, I end up switching it up to a 2-ounce hook. I'm sorry, 2-ounce bait. Did I say hook? I meant bait. I mean, wait, I'll get it right eventually. Gosh, you got to love them senior moments, I'm telling you. You got to love those senior moments. So we're going to see where that one goes with that one tonight. So folks, I'm excited to be out here on the river. It is just so beautiful, so beautiful. What was that, honey? Oh, indeed, especially with my wife. It makes it extra special, indeed. My wife goes, especially with your wife. I go, absolutely. It makes it very, very special. All right, here we go, folks. Let's get this one trained out. Yeah, it wasn't a bad cast. Could have probably went a little bit farther out. I don't let the drags too tight on here because I don't want it to affect the actual sensitivity. The fish have a tendency to, if they feel it too tight, when they go to pull or yank, they won't want to touch it. They just basically spit it out because it's not within their reason. All right. Also, too, folks, I want to share with you tonight, I've also introduced 2 new types of pole holders. Again, a really good friend of mine, Jim, who I fished with today, saw what I did, the small ones that I made, and he says, huh, I'll make them beefier and taller. And boy, are they beefier and taller indeed. Jim, thank you so much. It was a privilege being able to fish with you and using your pole this morning. I just loved it. I went out to the store and bought everything that I needed to from that point on. I mean, I'll show them to you a little bit later on in the video because these things are freaking behemoth. They are King Kong style, as I'd like to call them, because they really will hold their weight. I mean, I'm using a 3-foot tall framer's nail that has the holes in it when you're doing concrete framing, 3 foot tall, and I'm using 2-inch by 12-inch in length by 2-inch in diameter, or 1.5 inches basically. No, it's 2-inch. That's right, 2-inch in diameter round PVC piping, and I drill holes through them and put 2 screws through it, some stainless steel type screws with some lock nut bolts on them. These things are not going to break. They're amazing. They're amazing. So I'm pretty excited to use them tonight to see how they work out, to see how they all are going to work out. Was Jim an engineer for the Jets? I don't believe so. No, I won't say what he did for a living, but no. For his privacy, I will not, but that's okay, Jacob. Thanks for asking. Folks, I appreciate each and every one of you being on the channel tonight. That means a lot that you were able to take some time to watch me this evening. I know it's been kind of slow out here in the fishing world for everybody, but you know what? We still come out here and we try. You know, the bottom line is if you don't try, you don't catch. Slow or not, we still want to get out there and try. So, and if you're brand new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Tim. Welcome to Arizona Outdoors. I am fishing on the beautiful Colorado River this evening. Right across from me, that hillside right there, that is Laughlin, Nevada. We are literally, no, not the same Jim. You're right. We are literally right across the river from Laughlin, Nevada. We're probably about maybe 5 to 10 minutes away from the city of Laughlin. So again, welcome, welcome. If you have not subscribed yet, please take an opportunity at this moment and hit that subscribe button. Love to have you on board with the family of here that we have out here. We have a lot of great YouTube creators that content on our channels, and we all share each other's channels and we watch each other's, and it'd be great to have you on board. Do me a favor, hit that notification bell. YouTube will not give you the notification to all. You will have to manually go in and select all on your notifications if you can, or unlock them, because YouTube will not do that. You'll only get selected notifications. A lot of my subscribers have been telling me that they're not getting notified. The reality is that it could either be in your settings on your phone or it's just not being pushed out the way YouTube should. Hey, well, thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. And there goes one of the boats right now. That's not Jared in him, is it? Oh, for a minute, I thought it was my son on the boat praying. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't think he was going to do it this year. Do you know the Gabus? No, I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Folks, at nighttime, if you follow my channel, you know during the nighttime, the river becomes so beautiful at night. Even though you don't get to see a lot, it's beautiful out here at night. I mean, it's got its own kind of mystery at night when you're out here in the pitch. And a lot of times I'll set up a lot of lighting and things like that so I can light up everything that I have that I can see. Solo, are you in here? Hey, Solo Texan, how are you? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Means a lot to me, really does. Oh, it is a gorgeous place to fish. It really is. You know, one thing I can say about the beautiful state of Arizona is that there is always something to do out here. Always something to do. Whether it's fishing, summer or winter, fall, spring, doesn't matter. Off-roading during the wintertime, because out here it does get really warm. We don't off-road during the summer. But the wintertime, it's unlimited. Fall and winter off-roading. There are all kinds of old abandoned gold mines that you can go out and explore. You can go out to the towns that are dated back all the way to the early 1800s, like Oatman, Arizona, and other areas such like Tombstone and all that. I mean, Arizona's just got so much beauty and so many things to do out here. That is one of the reasons why I'm glad that I picked the channel that I did, Arizona Outdoors, because I didn't want it to be just specific to fishing only. I wanted it to be specific to fishing, hunting, off-roading, archery, bow shooting, hunting, everything, you name it. I wanted anything done in Arizona. That's why I wanted to make this channel this way. Appreciate you guys. All right, so we're gonna head back out here for a minute and see what's going on here. Oh, you know what? I need to go grab my coffee. I forgot about that. Gotta have my coffee. I don't function well without coffee, it seems like. You know, another thing I'm noticing too, normally where I park up here, when my truck is parked, it looks like they have ran a earth blade across the ground, because the area where I'm at, normally I can't park this far back because I can get stuck. But it looks like they ran an earth blade here, which scraped up a lot of the excess sand, which makes it down to hard packed dirt, which is a benefit, because that way I don't get stuck. Here, let me show you real quick. I'm gonna turn around just for a minute. Yeah, that area right here that you see, all that stuff used to be real soft sand, but they've actually turned it all around and scraped it down, which I love seeing that. So now I have the ability of parking my vehicle there when I want to without it getting stuck. Folks, if you want to see a really funny video, let me tell you one you got to go watch. Probably about 3 months, maybe 2.5 months ago, maybe. Go back and check out the video. I got stuck, but I caught a big striper. I mean, it's something to do with me being stuck and catching a striper all in the same live. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, please do. Let's see here. Somebody's asking me, how cold or fresh is it there? It's not bad. We're probably about 71 right now. Keep it down over there. I'm doing a channel here. I got a duck on the water squawking. Right now we're about 71, but it does get down in the wintertime. We can get down into the low 40s. It does get cold. One thing I will tell you, some of you may say, well, 40s is that cold? It may not be for some, and I understand it because of the northern states. They get a lot colder than we do, but the desert cold is completely different. I kid you not. I would have never believed it until I lived here. Desert cold is completely different than it is anywhere else that I've been and lived. When you're cold out here, it's right to the bone, and I do mean to the bone. Siron, how are you? Thanks for joining. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Wanya. Appreciate that. I'm glad we got parked when we did here, man. It's going to get loaded up here. Like I said, all that Christmas boat parade is going to be coming in. Hey, Justin, how are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you. The best channel to watch with a cigar and wine. Thank you for coming on at the perfect time. Hey, you know what? Salud. Have a drink of that wine for me and a puff of that cigar for me also, Justin. Appreciate that. Appreciate that so much. Liquid of life right here, coffee. Liquid of life, coffee for sure. Well, thank you, Birch. I appreciate that. I want to do a huge shout out too, also to my moderators for, uh, making sure the channel's running proficiently. With my channel, I request this. The only thing I request on this channel is that we keep it clean. We don't talk politics, religion, or anything like that. We don't berate each other or put down each other. It's a family channel. My grandkids watch it, and a lot of children do watch it who want to know about fishing and things like that. So, folks, for those of you who do, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Otherwise, we will ask that if you don't comply with the rules that we ask, then you will be eliminated and removed from the channel. All right? Appreciate that. Thank you. Man, this is the most activity I've seen on this river in a while. Folks, I'll tell you, I can't believe Christmas is almost here. We are literally looking at what? 5 more days. 5 more days until Christmas. This is insane, isn't it? Where did the year go? But you know what, though? For 2026, we have a lot more adventures that I want to get ready to go with, and I want to plan them out and get everybody involved. Get everybody involved. I'm sure a lot of you out there right now are getting ready for your 2026 fishing events and things like that. So, yeah, should be good to see what happens in the new year coming up. Wow, that bait stayed on pretty good. Yeah, I can try it. Folks, I'm going to do a quick cast real quick. It stayed on real good. Wow, that's impressive. That's right. The fisherman behind it. Fisherwoman. Oh, you know what, sweetie? That's why you're not getting out there. I just realized something. That's why the wife is not getting out there. This might help. Yeah, you do. This is a different kind of setup. It's not like your bobber. Yeah, no worries. You want me to try it out for you? Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, see? It makes a big difference. Mm-hmm. Huh? If you need to go heavier weight, I can. You want me to put a bell on it, or are you going to keep an eye on it? Huh? You want to keep an eye on it? Okay, got it. Yeah, you're welcome, sweetie. That it looks like a bobber, but it's really not. It's an actual weight or a float that when your sinker hits the bottom, it actually floats up the bait, allowing the bait to go higher up. So instead of it being low on the ground, you're allowed to hit about midway. I only brought 3. I'm sorry. Yeah, technically you can. Yes. Let's see here. Let's catch up on some here. Wicked Weasel, how are you? Thanks for joining. Glad to have you on board tonight. Awesome, awesome. Folks, we have a bunch of really good people on board tonight. Thank you for joining. We'll zoom in a little bit if we can. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm just really, really impressed with these pole holders that Jim had. So I had to go build my own. Man, these things are great. My gosh, they're great. There we go. Well, okay, you bet. Thank you, Birch. Appreciate that. I know, right? Indeed, Wicked. Indeed. I'm definitely owed, man. Whew. It's been a slow bite out here for the last few times I've been out here, man. But you know what, though? I'm not the only one that's having a hard time catching. It seems like a lot of people that I follow on YouTube and having a lot of trouble with it. I have a feeling it has a lot to do with the weather and the cold too. So fish become a little bit more dormant. Otherwise, they'd be biting a lot more. But you know what, though? We're still doing it. We're still making it happen, right? That's all that matters. What was that? My rarest fish? My wife just said, "What was my rarest fish?" Yeah. She goes, "The rock." Yeah, I probably have to go with that. I actually caught me a rockfish. When I mean by a rockfish, I do literally mean a 2-pound rock. I don't know how the line and hook got around it, but it went around it perfect, Ray. Yeah, I did catch. I caught a couple of stingrays actually. I did, Justin. Indeed. You were there too, Jacob. Yeah, yeah. I did catch a. I did catch. I actually did catch a couple of stingrays in Florida, and when I was a lot younger, I did catch a couple of gray sharks in Florida. So I'm not much of a saltwater fisherman. I get really nauseated on the water. That's why I do a lot of. Yes, the Rock was legendary indeed. Indeed, we still talk about the Rock to this day. Yeah, it was a sight to see that. In fact, I think yeah, you know what? I think I have it on video actually. On one of my videos, I think it's actually there. Yep, indeed. Folks, I'm going to hand over the control of the live for a moment. I've got to go find me a restroom. My wife will be here, so I'm going to keep you guys going. So I'm going to take a moment and just go ahead and find me a restroom real quick. So I will be right back. Folks, I made it back. I am so sorry. We are back live again. It is so packed here right now that I literally had to go all the way across the other end of town, it seemed like, just to find a restroom. But we're back. Thanks for your patience. What happened?
Got stuck, and then the salt full of
What got stuck? Did a boat hit it?
no.
That's okay. Yeah, that's common, believe it or not. Got a little bit of a salad going on. Sweetheart, I appreciate it. It was a long trip. I had to go all the way home.
What?
I had to go all the way home. No, I'm kid you not. I had to go all the way home. There was nothing out here. And I'm just hoping and praying that I wouldn't have an accident on the way there. Oh my gosh, yeah. It was one of those scary effects, but yeah, it all worked out. What's that? Oh, is that you don't know? Hey, you don't know? Drew, how are you? We are fishing on the Colorado River. One of my old and favorite spots. The water is extremely high tonight, and I'm taking full advantage of it. Oh, so it may have gotten caught up under it. No, Justin, apparently I didn't. It was probably one of the boats that went by that kicked up a little bit of the wake issue. Okay, we're going to change this bait out since it's been on there for a little bit. Chum the water with it. Yes, it was indeed, Drew, a solid monster. Oh, okay, yeah. Folks, you will notice in the actual video, you start seeing a lot of the boats that are coming by that are getting ready for tonight's parade. They do it every year without fail, right here in the Colorado River. Yeah, we've got two boats that are coming by that are getting ready to cross over. You're going to see them in just a moment in the video. Honey, can you do me a favor? Can you turn your volume up on your phone to see if you can actually hear the audio? Folks, I'm going to do a quick audio check. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay. I'm so glad the missus is with me tonight because she can a lot of times tell me questions that may be asked that I may not be able to catch. Oh, nice. Oh, camouflage is my favorite color, Drew, just so you know. Before we moved out here to the beautiful state of Arizona, when I lived in California, we lived at the base of a mountain, and literally we were able to take my entire house and turn it into a cabin. It was amazing. It was amazing. What's that? Oh yeah, folks, here, check it out. We've got boats coming in. Do a zoom in? Here, we're gonna zoom in as soon as they come up. Give me just a second here. Lucas, how are you? All the way from Poland, nice. There we go, folks. There we go. This is part of the Christmas parade boats that are coming by tonight. Christmas parade boats. Awesome. Indeed. Shout out to Poland. Thank you, Drew. Much appreciated. Hey, Drew, just so you know, my brother. Sure. Sure, my friend. All right, let's get some more bait on this and get it back out in the water. What? I had no choice. I had no choice. Yes, folks, I'll tell you, my wife's absolutely correct on that. Good thing we live close because There was no facilities nowhere near where I had to go. I was able to make it home and back in that time that I was gone and back. So that's how close I live.
Whitney says hi.
Who?
Whitney.
Hey, Whitney, how are you? Thanks for joining tonight. Glad to have you on board. All right. A little bit longer, we're going to be busting out some lights, but right now we still have some good daylight that we're using. So we're going to make it work as long as we can. A lot of people are showing up right now due to the parade coming out. So as the boats go by, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious in where I'm throwing, because of the fact is that I don't want the line to get cut by any of the props that are going by. Probably the majority of the boats that are on the water this evening are going to be prop powered and not jet. And that I have to be real cautious with that, because I don't want my lines to get cut or get snagged in the prop motor of the boat. It's not good for anybody around.
Jim says he left Arizona a year ago for Oregon. Sure missed the winter weather in Arizona.
Well, Jim, you know what? Hey, I understand that you had to move, and hey, hopefully where you're at, you're loving it up there. Oregon's a very beautiful state, great for fishing, hunting, and I don't know how far you are from Coos Bay, but my wife and I took a trip up there many, many years ago. Oh, you lived in Salem? Okay, my wife lived in Salem actually, but we did do a trip up there and went to Coos Bay, and she told me about a place up there called Moe's Clam Chowder. I'll tell you, my friend, it was the best I've ever had. The best I've ever had. But yeah, the weather out here is just gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's beautiful out here. We topped out today about maybe 73 today. A little bit of breeze. This morning it was cold because I was on the lake at the marina with a buddy of mine fishing, and it was really, really chilly with a little bit of wind. The water temp on the at the marina water was about 41 degrees, so it's cold. The fish are starting to lay a little bit more dormant. They're not as active. Something interesting I learned from Jim. Jim is so knowledgeable. I mean, knowledgeable about a lot of stuff. And he's researched a lot of things, and he's told me a lot and shared with me. So it helps me. That way I can share it with you for those of you who didn't know. During the wintertime or during the cold seasons, when the water's really cold, catfish tend to be less active. And what may at one point 1 or 2 ounces a week or so that they would eat, or daily, whatever the case, sometimes they could go for days, if not weeks, without eating, because they're reserving that energy and they're not required to eat as much. And therefore they start slowing down on the bite. So I thought that was pretty interesting to know that.
Drew wants to know, does it snow in Arizona on our property?
Drew, it does not snow where I live here in my regular house, but on my property, about almost 6,000 feet up, yes, we do get snow. It gets really cold and snow up there. When I get the Starlink system up and running, we'll be able to take you up to the property without any issues of interference with the cell service. So that's going to be pretty exciting to do. And once I get that up and running, it's going to be a game changer for sure. And we'll be able to go up there and we'll do some lives up there. Honey, I'm glad you're here. It helps me out a lot. Now I've got all the salad in my line. Boy, I must have got a lot of it in there. Who said that? Lee, Merry Christmas to you too from Colorado River, Arizona. Am I in Havasu? No, sir. We are at the Colorado River. Honey, I think I went over you. Yep, I did. No, it's okay. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. If you get a bite, I'll know. If I get a bite, you'll know it. Yeah, no, we are on the beautiful Colorado River in the city of Bullhead City. You getting cold, sweetie? You getting cold? You want to wear one of my sweatshirts? Okay. I am wonderful, but thank you for asking. I'll probably set up the lights in a little bit. Folks, the bank area where I'm fishing at right now is normally not this congested. Not even when we're fishing out here with a lot of anglers, but tonight, because of the presentation of the annual Christmas boat parade here on the Colorado River that they do every year, it is packed. It is packed. So you may see some boats in the background as we're fishing. Enjoy. Like I said, if I have to mute the channel every so often, it's not, you know, out of respect. I don't want to get hit with copyright issues because of the music that may be playing. So please understand, if I have to mute, that's exactly why. Big cats in the Colorado? There are. There are indeed. We do out here, we do channel cats in this area of Arizona. Lee, how are you? Thanks for joining. Justin, we are making every attempt that we can, my friend. I'll tell you straight out, Justin, it has been super slow here, Arizona, parts of Arizona, and parts of other states. I've got a friend of mine that I fish that fishes. We sometimes will cooperate and do lives together on split screen. You may have caught that last video that we did. He's out at in Louisiana, and he's catching, trying to catch at Lake Positran. Well, I'll get it right eventually. Lake Positran. I may be saying it wrong. He did good that night, but I was watching him fish today, and he was getting skunked too. So it kind of hits and miss with it. Well, thank you so much, Drew. I appreciate that. Fishing with JBT, we are probably a good 4.5 hours or so away from the Phoenix area. About 4.5 hours or so from Phoenix. Folks, I appreciate each and every one of you joining tonight. That means so much to me. Yeah, it's a drive. It's a drive. But you know what, though? If I had the opportunity to be out there, I would love to do some canal fishing out there. I would definitely love to do some canal fishing. Let's see here. Justin says, I broke off in on a lightning trout last week, and I haven't caught anything since. Oh, ow, I'm so sorry, Justin. I understand how that goes, my friend. See, I might be going to Phoenix next year. Oh, hey, you know what? If you come to Phoenix, that'd be awesome, fishing with JBT. I'd love to be able to do a meetup with you. That'd be awesome. Love to do a meetup with you. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. It looks good on you. I like that.
Hey, look at
Oh, hey, there you go. All right. My wife is sporting a hat that I got her that gave her one of these fishing hooks. She looks pretty good in it.
oh yeah.
Is fishing with Furry? Is he on here? Hey, Mike, you on here, buddy? Oh, hey, did not know you were here. Folks, if you want to check out a good channel, check out Mike's channel, Fishing with Ferg, too. He's another upcoming YouTube creator. Oh, I just got really? Oh, okay. You got it. Yeah, he's another great, good content creator that he's got going on. So check his channel out. Yeah, it's probably been this way. No, well, they may not know that. Maybe they're out here watching us. My wife says there's a lot of people out in the area where we're watching at. She says they normally don't come out this far. Yeah, I might be going there in May or so. Though. Gotta get stuff done. Oh well, my friend, like I said, fishing with JBT. If you get a chance, man, maybe we can take a moment and do a meetup over here in the Laughlin area, Nevada, or the Colorado area between Laughlin and that'd be great. Birch, are you talking to me in regards to hitching a ride? Oh, I'm sorry, hon. I didn't know. Okay. Hang on. Let me see it. Let me see if Barbie can go pick you up. You think you can make it back in time to save a spot? Barbara, you think you can make it back in time to save a spot? I can put a chair there if you want. Say, this is my wife's spot. She's coming right now. It's up to you, sweetheart. I mean, it's Daniel. How are you? Thanks for joining tonight, my friend. Oh, I'm sorry, Birch. Well, let us know when we get home. What happened? Yeah, Barbie's gonna call you. Okay, Birch. Yeah. Welcome back, Daniel. Folks, I'm gonna end up setting up a couple lights, just getting things ready because, as you know, you can see now, but it's eventually gonna get dark quick. So let me get a few things set up real quick. Yeah, she said, "Don't worry about it, sweetheart." Let's see here. Boy, that water came up high, didn't it? Okay, that's fine. That water came higher than I thought it would. Yeah, if you're getting dragged like that and it's dragging, yeah, you need to.
Well, no, I can't bring cinnamon.
Well, keep,
Oh, is that number one?
probably. Here, let me do it for you. Because, oh, be careful, my line's there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, you're perfect. Folks, my wife wanted to know, did you all get to see that turnaround right here on that boat? That was pretty awesome. Here, hang on a second, folks. We're going to turn the camera a little bit. Just a wee bit out there. Those are the boats that are all lining up right in that area there. Yeah. Woo. Oh, I don't get mad. I just learned to back up a little bit. Sweetie, I'm going to put your chair back because you're getting too close to the water here. I'm going to have to bring your thing back too. What's that? Yeah, but still, the river has a tendency of rising even more, though. It has a tendency to rise a lot. At least mine are out of the water. Yours won't be. You know, I'm going to build a couple more. That way you have some too. Yep. We got plenty of salad in the river, sweetheart. Plenty of salad in the river. I'm just excited to see this river this high. Folks, I got to tell you, man, one of the benefits of having a rod that high is the pole never touches the water. But the disadvantage is if I have to go in, I'm going to be stepping in the water. So, yeah, that's not really a disadvantage though, right? Especially when it's involving fishing. Yeah, I deal with that quite a bit, sweetheart. I really do. I deal with it more than I like to at times. Whoa. What's that? I'm sorry? It's on the live. I actually have the ability of saving the live to the phone if I need to. Hmm? You all right? I've gotten so fast at this now. Go ahead and roll it up, please. Okay, that's good. Now they don't. I don't think people know that. They will learn. I don't mind. That way, the faster you get it off, the faster you can get something new on there. Okay, you're clean. You're welcome, sweetheart. Folks, let me turn a little bit for you here. Don't think the boats are going to be coming all the way down this direction tonight. I could be wrong, but that's where they are right there. Give you guys a little bit of that. That way you can enjoy the view. If the picture's a little grainy, I do apologize, but all the color lights that you see there, those buildings in the background are the city of Havas, I'm sorry, the city of Laughlin, and all the boats on the water are the contestants that are being entered into the Christmas parade. So, Solo Texan, let's see here. Tim, like Josie says, did you bring the ranch dressing? No, but I'll tell you what, I ate the ranch dressing today. I put all the ranch dressing I had left on my hot dogs. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Sorry, Josie. Josie, by the way, how are you? Yeah, yeah. I mean, folks, it's really pretty out here tonight. Yeah, there we go. What in the month of Jude parade is going on? uh, hey, Jim, how are you? Thanks for joining tonight, my friend. Folks, that gentleman I was telling you about, Jim, who was the one who's been real instrumental in teaching me a lot about the the activities and the ways of certain types of fish and how they react to habitat and everything. He is on tonight. He is on tonight. Jim, I just want to give you a huge shout out personally for one, thank you for allowing me to have the privilege of fishing with you this morning. It was a privilege and a pleasure being able to spend time with you and learn so much that you've shared with me in regards to the whole aspects of information in regards to line, fishing lures and rods and stuff like that. You know, I truly learned from you today that you can fish a long time and still know nothing about what it really is. And you kind of enlightened me on that, and I do truly appreciate that. So thank you so much again for all your help and teaching me, and as I go farther and farther in this evolution that we call fishing. So I appreciate that. And also a huge shout out to you. I had to pick out one of those because you had them. Yeah, I love these things. These things are great. Thank you so much, Jim. Much appreciated. Oh, indeed. Can't wait to do it again. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. And also another huge shout out to that lure that you gave me this morning. That thing was a game changer, man. I'm hooked. Folks, I will get together a small mini video in regards to that type of lure that Jim gave me today. It's incredible. It's about yay big, and it's got such lifelike caricature when it's in the water. It's unbelievable. It's literally like a baby shad moving through the water, and it's guaranteed to pop when the fish are going to bite. So I just want to make sure that, I want to give you a shout out for that, Jim. Thanks again. And folks, I will be getting that video put out there for you. So let's see here. Daniel says, W4 Jim, spreading knowledge is blessing. Indeed it is. You are absolutely correct on that one. Thank you. Appreciate you sharing that, Daniel. Did you ever fish the Rogue River in for salmon? No, I've never have. I never have. Never have. Sure.
I don't know what it came in there. Or is it supposed to? That's stuck in the before.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh,
That's where it goes.
it's been a while.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Honey, we're always learning. If the boats aren't coming this far down, it might be a big disappointment for these people because they're up here waiting and nothing looks like it's happening this far up. Here, you want me to bring that up for you? You want it here? There we go. Whoa. Yeah, you could definitely tell the difference on this rod to your right. You're at my left here. The current's flowing. It's taking it, so it's getting a bend. That's how it was the last time I was out there by Rotary area. The rod was really bent the whole time. This one here, it's a stronger, sturdier one. Not even affected by it. Yeah, it's amazing. I might check this one out because it's been a little bit. Look like they're late to the show. These boats are coming up the back way quick. Well, folks, definitely got more solid. Definitely got more solid. Woo! Well, I got my shoes all wet. Didn't realize it was going to come up that far. Now, folks, just to know, there is normally not this much activity on the river. Not at this time, anyway. And because of the fact that they're in a hurry to catch up for the actual parade, they're going a little bit faster than normal because they want to get caught up there. There you go, folks. The old Santa Claus one. I think, what was it, about 3 or 4 years ago, we actually were involved in the parade, and we were on my son's. Whoa, it's coming way up here now. Yeah, I think. What year was it that we were all involved in the parade, hon? That Jared won? Barbie? What year was it that Jared was involved in the parade that he won? 2 years ago? Oh, nice. What's that? Yeah, he did win a pretty good sized trophy, didn't he? All right, we're going to set this here so I can get it rebaited up. Hey, Jim, I actually got I got that float on there. I put it about maybe 4 or 5 inches above or more on below the actual or above the actual bait. So, and I put on that 3 ounce bait, the 3 ounce sinker you had me do. Ugh. Oh, I hear some Canadians going over. Yep, there they are. Yep, they're straight over us. Indeed, such beautiful birds. Canadian geese flying over. All right. Still got the waves coming in from that last boat that came by. So we still got waves coming in from that last boat that just went by. All right, folks, here we go. What's that? The stream. Give me just a second. Let me get set up real quick. I'm sorry, what was the question?
I couldn't find the stream. Was it live?
What stream? Oh. Hello. Drew, what stream were you talking about, my friend? Well, thank you. I appreciate you for a brand new subscription. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel, sir. John, we are fishing for striper at this point, but we will take whatever will bite. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Drew. Drew, what live stream? What were you talking about, my friend? I kind of only got part of it. Paul's. Paul's. I think you got me on that one, my friend. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Well, thank you, Derek. Appreciate that. It is gorgeous out here. Here comes another boat. More waves are coming in. One thing I will say about the folks out here on the river area during the holiday season, they will light everything up. John, we are using a mixture of frozen anchovies, marinated hot dogs, and some other stuff. Now, I actually explored one time with frozen shrimp and barbecue sauce, and it really worked well when I caught that 12-pound carp. It worked really well. They're having a blast out here on the water tonight. Oh, Drew, it actually is very good. Whether we eat it or the fish do, it's good either way, right? Folks, I don't know if you guys can hear the waves crashing, but they are pretty harsh right now. Hey, Mac H, how are you? Thanks for joining. Glad to have you on board tonight. I think I'll get the tailgate of the truck lit up real quick. Whoop, thought I heard a bell. I have to really be attentive to the bell because all the waves are coming in crashing. It makes it hard to hear. As soon as this boat parade is over, the river will calm down quite a bit, which will make a great night of fishing. Now, here's reality, folks, too. I also have to keep in mind and thinking with the much activity that we're having on the water right now, there's a good possibility that the sharks, hello, the fish may not bite due to all the activity on the water right now. But as soon as that dies down a little bit later this evening, I expect that they will come back up. That's one thing I'm actually thinking about. I don't want to rule out that the activity on the water could be a factor for sure. Yeah, they do indeed, Derek. They put out some major waves. They put out some major waves. What's that? Here, we're going to zoom in on that boat for you. I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. I am. I got it, baby doll. I got it. Turn on the lights on the back of the pickup. You know, sweetheart, that might be a thing too. The reason why we're not getting any bites right now because of all the activity on the water. Yeah, that I have a feeling it has a lot to do with it. But once the boats, let me zoom out, guys. Once the boats and the activity on the water calms down. Oh yeah, hey, it's great content no matter what. I mean, this is Arizona life right here. Folks, it doesn't get no better than that. This is Arizona life. Oh, Drew, it is. They go all out when it comes to the actual holiday season here in Arizona. The city that I live in, here's the nice thing about the city that I live in. It's a small city, no doubt. The history about the city that I live in, Arizona, I'm sorry, Bullhead City, wasn't always Bullhead City. Believe it or not, it became incorporated in 1984. Um, so it really not that long ago. The original town name before it was uh, transitioned into Bullhead City, it used to be called Hardyville, and that stems back all the way from probably the early 1800s. This Colorado River area that you see behind me when it's daylight, this was a main thoroughfare for commerces to be brought into the actual city of Bullhead at that time. Whether it was food, product, whatever the case may be, the Colorado River was the main thoroughfare for that to go back and forth in order for them to receive the goods and products that they had. And like I said back then, it was called Hardyville. And to this day, there is a cemetery in the city that's high up on a hill with the flag and all that, with a fence around it, dedicated in remembrance of Mr. and Mrs. Hardy and the family members that founded this city. So there's a lot of history in our city here in Bullhead City. I mean, it goes way back. I believe that we're part of the Mojave Indians were out here, probably even the Navajo at some point, and other tribes may have been out here at some point in this area who actually walked and probably lived near this area that we are right now. Another historical fact about the area that we live in, which I think is incredible, is when you go into the town of Oatman, Arizona, which is roughly about maybe 40 minutes from here by off-road vehicle or even vehicle itself. I mean, there's all kinds of dirt trails and ways to get out there off-roading, which is just impeccable and beautiful. But the town of Oatman itself was named after the massacre of the Oatman family back in the early 1800s again. The Indian tribe that was at that point out here at that time was not the most friendliest, and everybody in that family of the Oatman family was unfortunately killed, except for a sister and a brother, I believe. I believe that Olive Oatman was taken captive by the Indians at that point and had lived with them for many, 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 many years. I think her sister and her both were taken captive at that time. I don't know what point her other sister or brother had passed away, but she was, as far as I know, the last of the Oatman family to survive. Oh, the sister did end up starving from starvation and depression. Gotcha. Okay, so my wife is kind of helping me out on it because I mean, there's a lot of history in this little area that we live in. So the sister ended up dying from starvation, but there were certain Indians out there that did take them in as family and tried to nurse. But the ones that initially captured them weren't the most. They weren't the friendliest. And the way that to identify that she was part of that tribe per se, Olive was that they did the tattoo of the lines on the chin, and that was symbolic of that tribe identification. And hence, that's if anybody has ever seen that television show Hell on Wheels, where there's a character in there that has that same type of tattoo in the movie. Great movie, by the way, but I don't know if it was indicative to the Olive Oatman story. It may not have been. It just may have been something that they did for Hollywood. But again, the massacre site of the Olive Oatman massacre isn't that far from where we live. And it's somewhere out in the desert that one of these days I want to go out there and locate it and to see it. And you know what? If we can figure out a way to get the Starlink set up and running on the mobile, on the off-road vehicle, we're going to take you with us. I know it can be done. We just got to figure out a way to do it. So again, with the city that I live in, there is a lot of history here, a lot of history. Hope I didn't bore you guys too much, but as you know, I like talking about history. I love everything about history. I like to know where we came from and what we're about. Oh, indeed, Drew, it is. It is. Yeah, it's a very cool place. I mean, when you're talking about, like, say, if you've ever seen that television show Tombstone with, with Wyatt Earp and all them, that actually took place here in Arizona. Um, Wyatt Earp was off and on was a deputy sheriff or marshal, whatever it may be the case, and he did play into the Faro games and did things like that with his brothers and such. Um, but yeah, I mean, a lot of the history, the whole fact of Tombstone. Now, somebody had told me that the city or the place of Tombstone, Arizona, is an actual legit city, but the actual place where the gunfight took place at the OK Corral, some are saying that is not the exact location that it happened at, but it was a little bit farther down in that same locality. Folks, let me go grab some power real quick before my phone dies. I'll be right back. Yeah, one of the things that I mean is really interesting about the area where we live in, there is so much history to see out here, and a lot of places to visit. So if you ever get a chance to come out to Arizona and visit, I highly recommend it. Get the old power cord here going so we don't lose battery. Yes, we do. Indeed, we do, Barbie. My wife says we need to take a ride to Oatman. You know what, folks? I might end up doing that. I may end up just doing a ride one day out to Oatman and just putting a video together. It might be kind of fun. There we go. All right, we're getting power. Awesome. All right, folks, we're getting power. Awesome. I like that. Here we go. Oh, it would be. Yeah, you'd like that. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we definitely need to share it on YouTube for sure. Yeah, Drew, we'll make that happen. We'll make it happen. We just got to figure out the logistics on how it would work. Good thing I have a GoPro that doesn't, I can use it and I have the ability of keeping it from being all over the place so it doesn't bounce all over the place. There we go. D Hall, how are you? Robert and Doreen. Thought I heard somebody with something with the line here. Says Robert and Doreen, had you on the TV since you started, but I was making dinner. That was pretty afternoon you guys had. Well, thank you. What'd you end up having for dinner, man? You're making me hungry. Fishing with Ferg, how are you? Well, I'm getting a hit, guys. I'm getting a hit. Thought I heard it. Oh yeah. Finally got something. Oh boy, it's taking it too. Holy cow. Oh. I'm on something. I think he's got me wrapped up. Folks, I'm definitely onto something here. It's got me wrapped up. Oh. Come on. I didn't bring it. I didn't bring it. Every time I bring it, it doesn't seem like I ever catch anything. It felt like a hit, right? I think it is. Ah. Or did I get lodged in something? I may have you. Yeah, it didn't feel like a hit, honey. Whatever it was, man, it was weird though. If I got a hit, I'll be surprised. Yeah, it didn't feel like a hit. Oh no, it's something. I got something. Yeah, I got something. Yep, I got a fish. All right, folks. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Yeah, it is. Am I under you or over you? He looks like a carp.
Oh, man, the fighter.
Yeah, he is. He's a carp. Yep,
Is it?
he's a common carp. Hang on. Okay, let's figure out where.
He's on mine. I got the hot dog.
Well, guess what? He took all 3 of our lines.
He's good. He's good size.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
All right, do me a favor. Hold on to this for me, would you, babe? We'll figure out this mess when I'm done. All right, folks. I think we finally broke the no bite issue here. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that real quick. That's fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going?
He's good size, huh?
Yeah. Hey, pull that off for me, would you? Pull the glove off. Yeah, pull the glove off. Thank you. Wow, folks. I'm so happy. Finally got something on here.
What do you think he was?
Oh, whoa. He's a big one. All right. Who knows? He's heavy. Yeah, I'm going to try. Got to get this scale set up.
You want to come see it? Oh, he's big. So he weighs about what, 88?
It's zeroed out. Really? Hang on. We'll get it. How you doing, folks? For some reason, it keeps zeroing. Pull that out, babe. Pull that off. For some reason, it keeps zeroing out. Pull it off, babe. Pull it. There we go. Folks, we are at 9.8 pounds. 9.8 pounds on this carp. 9.8 pounds. Beautiful, beautiful carp. Yeah. He's pretty dirty, but I got to get him back in the water. Honey, take that in right there. Take that right there. Thanks. Okay, unclip it. All right. Folks, I finally got a cut. I finally got a catch. A 9.8 size carp. We caught this one on anchovies. It's a beautiful, beautiful carp. Beautiful. Look at that. All right. We're going to release him back into the water. Go on. Go on.
Bye-bye.
Hi, ladies. How are you? Didn't know you were there. I'm sorry.
Little girls watching.
Let me get my hands all cleaned up. All right, folks. No problem. Folks, I've got to get all the lines untangled because it took all three lines together. So we're going to get this all taken apart and see what we got going on.
That was great. I think I need a hand.
You need a what? Yeah, okay, we're all caught up here.
What did it bite on?
Anchovies. Anchovies. Now we can do it. Let me figure out what we got going on here first, though, because we've got a mess everywhere here. It's going to take me a minute to get all this apart. Well, all three lines are in it. Yeah, it took all. I mean, it threw everywhere. I didn't even know it was on there. I'll be honest with you, sweetheart. I didn't even know it was on there until I heard it. What? No, not for a carp. No, my personal best for carp is 12 pounds. But it's my second for carp, and it's the second time I've ever caught a carp. So. Yeah, don't go in the water, babe. Yeah, that's fine. It's a mess. I got to figure out what we got going on here. This is all tangled. This carp got is good. He got is good. Folks, this might take me a minute, so bear with me. This is a mess everywhere. I'm going to leave that hot dog on there because that's pretty much the only thing that's keeping me from getting hit on her hook. Yeah, boy, he got me all messed up. He sure did. You know what? Here's what we're going to do, folks. I'm going to lay this here for a minute. I'm going to put my headlamp on so I can get some light on the situation. Folks, oh my. D-Hall, that sounds amazing. Have a bite for me, would you? Have a bite for me. I'm going to have the missus read the comments to me while I'm untangling this mess that the carp got us into. So bear with me, folks. Well, thank you, Drew. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed, Ferg. I'm loving it, my friend. I'm loving it. Yeah, it was. It was a baby tank. We'll call it the Panzer instead of the Sherman. Yeah, it was good. It was a good size, no doubt. Well, thank you. Do you appreciate that? All right. I've got to do this one at a time. Yeah, Jim, you were pretty darn close. You were pretty darn close. Jim, you call it, man. You said I was probably going to get something tonight. Oh, indeed it is. It's gorgeous out here. Well, this carp just tangled everything but the right thing. What's that? Where's that at? Oh, really, Drew? It's illegal? I got to figure out a way to set this up because it's making it hard. All right, we'll do it this way. We'll figure it out. Ouch. Boy, this carp did a number on this. Jim, you would love untangling this. You really would, I bet. Just got to be patient. That's what I got to do. It'll untangle itself eventually. Wow. Well, all right. I'm going to set that there. Okay, this is that. Sorry, folks. I really am sorry. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to loosen up this drag a little bit. That way I have something better to work with. There we go. Yeah, man. This carp went for the trifecta for sure. It took all 3 lines. Wow. Holy cow. Where do you begin? All right. Just going to take the one and follow it through. That's all I know to do. Ouch.
David says cut it and retie it.
Yeah, it probably would, David. But the sad thing is I've got 3 lines that I've got to undo. If it was 1 or 2, I could say, yeah, okay, it might be worth it. But this is 3. And you know, the reality of it is, David, you're probably absolutely right. My gosh. You know what? I think David's right. We just have to cut our losses on it and redo everything. Alrighty. We're going to spend the next few minutes cutting and cleaning. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's that? Yeah, but the point is I don't know what's what. It's all entangled. I mean, this big old knot right here. I mean, it's literally knotted up. No, I'm good. When I'm excited about fishing, I don't feel cold. Yeah, it got me good, guys. It got me good. What's that? Yeah, the thing is, which one do I cut? Here's what we're gonna do.
Why not just cut mine if you want, and then
No, no, I'm gonna cut where the treble is, and we're just going to have to figure something out. I brought extra lines, so I'm not too concerned about it. I can always redo them. It's not a big deal. Okay, that one's free. Yeah, it's wow. It's yeah. Phew.
I asked if you could hear that music. You asked.
Folks, there's music in the background. Can you guys hear it, or is it just? It's almost like Christmas music. I mean, I can hear it, but it's not clear. Are you guys able to pick it up, or is it muffled? Let me know. Yeah, I've got to cut this. This is just way too bad. Hmm.
Yeah, I said he can't hear it.
Good. Appreciate that. Folks, there was no way around this. I had to cut it. There was no way. I'm just going to have to put the pieces in my pocket and hang on to the line because I'm not going to leave it a wreck here. That, my friends, was a hot dog. Yeah,
David said, I've had 4 poles at once and spent 35 minutes trying to untangle them with no luck, so I cut them and was done before I knew it.
yeah, exactly. I have to agree with that one, David. I'm going to definitely agree on that one because I could have been here for a while and I don't want to spend the time, trying to untangle poles when we could be fishing.
Drew said, it's really dark there now. What time is it there?
Drew, we're looking at 6:45, my friend. 6:45 my time. Oh my my! Guess what? We still got what? We still got lines in the water. Can you believe that, sweetie? We still got lines in the water. This line that's in my hand that got all tangled up, it's still out in the water. Yeah. All right, folks. Wouldn't it be something if we actually had a fish on this? That would be incredible.
Oops, I can't come up so that you
You want to sit in the car? You can, babe.
I can check it out.
I got plenty of green here. All right, we're going to try and save that if we can. Mm. Okay, I'm going to save that if we can because that's still a good line. Excellent. Excelente. This can go right back on the line. No damage to that. Oh no, not yet. It will be shortly though. All right. So we're going to do a few things here real quick, folks. Folks, I just want to say thank you so much again, real quick, for you guys being so patient. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show. Hopefully you are anyway, but we're having a good time out here. So I appreciate that. Thanks for staying tuned as we can catch some more. Give me a little bit of time so I can reorganize all the fishing equipment and get things back up to where it needs to be. We'll get the wife's done first. That way she can get back on the water. Now I got to be careful because I've got all the hooks and stuff in my pocket and I don't want to get stuck. I didn't want to waste them because they're still good. All righty then. Good call, sweetheart. Thank you. All right, so we're going to set this one up here just for a moment to get it. What's that? What happened? Oh. All right, there's that. Oh, didn't want to lose that little ball. Don't want to lose these either. All right. I'm going to piece this all back together, folks. Bear with me. Bear with me. Whoa. This is still good. All right. That's still good. So we'll put that there. And I'm going to clean all this up. I do not want to leave this on the actual bank. That would not be cool. That would not be cool. So first pole we're going to get set up will be the wife's. So I'm going to start this over. All righty. There's that. Let's do a bead to protect the swivel. Jim, right now that uni nut would probably be good for me, and I don't remember how to do it. It would make it a lot faster for sure. But I'm going to end up doing a double clutch. That I do remember. You all right? Thought you were getting ready to fall, honey.
Gotta charge the phone.
Uh-oh. Come on. Going through that loop again. Well, that didn't go the way it was supposed to. All right. What in the world's going on tonight? I'm just not having any luck here. Folks, bear with me. I don't mean to ignore you on the comments. I'm literally just trying to get this stuff set up. Apparently, I'm having a hard time seeing as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boy, that makes it real difficult to see. Come on. Awesome. Got it. All right. One down and one to go. Whew. Folks, it doesn't make it easy sometimes trying to get this thing all tied up. Hard time seeing at night even, huh? Indeed. All right, so I did bring extra line. Thank goodness I did. I had this gut feeling I might need it, and I'm glad I did, because it could have been all kinds of bad if I didn't. Could have been all kinds of bad if I didn't. Folks, I appreciate you joining the channel and staying with me here. So far we have broken our skunk. We are good. Almost a 10-pound strike, 10-pound carp. It was a wonderful fight. It was indeed. So if you got a chance to see it, I'm happy. I'm glad. I was excited because I've been in a dry spell, and that just made it nice that I was actually able to catch. Come on. I think I'm gonna have to come up with a simpler way of learning how to tie these knots because it should not take this long to do this. It really shouldn't. Come on. And it does not help when I have a hard time seeing at that. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my gosh. I must be hitting it through the wrong side every time because it unwinds itself. Folks, give me a second. I'm going to read some of the comments. I do apologize. 10 days of steakmas every year with beef Wellington on Christmas fur. It's our tradition. Wow, that sounds really good, Daniel. Wow. I got 3 weeks off, so I will definitely get to the water over the holidays and just a 5 minutes down the road. Oh, that's good to hear that. Nice, Drew. Nice. All right, work with me here. Work with me here, line. Please work with me. Okay, there's that. I guess I fail that test. Tying lines at night. Oh my. Folks, I kid you not, it is difficult for me to see doing this at night. I'm almost embarrassed to say it, but that's reality. Oh, what do you know? I got it. Yes. All right. All right. Whew. Patience paid off. Patience paid off. All right, so let's get her back on with a hook. Let's get her this one. Yeah, we'll do this one for her. Give her another one. Give her a better hook. Folks, I'll tell you, I definitely took for granted my vision when I was younger. Never thought I'd be at that point where I'm like, I'm having a hard time seeing what I'm doing. I really never thought I'd be there, but I'm that guy now. Just makes me learn to appreciate what I can see, huh? Come on, get in there. Get in there. Where is it? Yes, got it. All right. I guess I'm learning more by feel at this point. All right. Okay, she's set up and ready to go. All right, sweetie, you're good to go. Oh, she's in the car. All right. Well, at least she's set up and ready to go. All right, there we go. Let's get her back out here a little bit closer to the shore with her line and her setup, because that way she's not out in the water. Folks, give me a minute. I'm going to check the back of the truck for a hammer. Yep, there it is. That's what I needed. I don't know if she's actually watching or not. She might be on the phone with her sister, but she's ready. So when she comes out, I'll get her set up. Folks, I really appreciate your patience. Really appreciate you guys' patience. All right. Next one. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your patience. You see here, do they eat raccoons over there? Oh, where's that at? Daniel, yes, it's done. Yes, it does have the gurney. Oh, you guys are talking about game. All right. Mudcats, how are you doing, my friend? Mudcat Lotus in the house. My friend, we are doing well. We finally broke our dry spell of no fish for almost 5 times coming out. We caught an almost a little over 9.5 pound carp tonight. So yeah, we finally have broken it. We have broken it down. What ended up happening is when I caught that, it ended up causing issues where the carp just went every direction but the way I wanted it to. It took my line, my secondary line, and my wife's line and just tangled us all up into a big mess. So I'm still in the process of getting us all back on track with everything. And yeah, so that's where we are. But it was a successful evening so far. We've caught one decent sized carp. Well, thank you, Mudcats. I appreciate that. Wildlife with Landon, how are you? Yes, I do remember you actually. Yes. How you been, my friend? Good to have you back on tonight. Thanks for joining. Folks, if I have any new people on the channel tonight, welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please take the opportunity and subscribe to the channel if you would. I would really appreciate it. I'm somewhat of a still new YouTube content creator, new channel, and we would like to grow. For those of you that have been with me for the long haul, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Could not have done it without you guys. All right, so secondary, we're going to do another line on this one. Okay, that's going to be for the big line, so we won't touch that one. Yeah, so it's been a great evening, believe it or not, folks. I'm really, really fortunate to have the opportunity of being out here with you guys fishing. A little bit of a setback, but nothing we can't handle, right? Nothing we can't handle. I do tend to get quiet when I'm in the middle of processing some things here, so I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I'm just deep in thought trying to get this done quickly. One thing is, man, it makes it difficult when you can't see what you need to. It really does. Wow, that one went on lickety split. I like that. Maybe I'm starting to master this thing. A double clinch knot. So I was under the impression that the whole time I was using a Palomar knot. Nope. I was told today that is not. It is what you call a clinch knot. And I also found out that it is probably the worst knot to use as far as keeping from having the fish that really are aggressive taking it. So I'm so thankful that I was, able to get that taken care of and learn a new way. You know what? I think I might want to go with a bigger hook on this one. I do have that one, but that seems to be like the one I don't want to use. So, oh, do I have any in my other set? Do I? I do. Well, no, you know what? It's worked for me before. I'll use it. It's got an offset shank on it, so I'm pretty happy about it. Probably not as big as I'd like it to be, but it'll definitely work. Man, it's the third time I missed that hole. There we go. 3, 4. Oh, hang on. I know I'm forgetting something. I knew I was getting ahead of myself there. Mm-hmm. These weight floats are a game changer. These things are amazing. Jim, thank you for turning me on to these things. And these things are awesome. I don't know if it's cold out here or not, but I'll tell you what, I'm not feeling it. I think I'm too excited to fish. Sounds like I hear fireworks in the background somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And back through again. Oh wow, got it. Man, that knot is a game changer. That double clinch knot, it is a game changer. Okay, that one went faster, so I must be getting a little bit better at it. Okay, that one's done. Folks, we still got boats on the water. They're heading back in. Okay, let's get one more line to set up, and then we are back in action. Folks, I am so, whoa, hello. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Folks, I'm so thankful that you guys are patient, man, while we're getting through all this. I mean, it's a lot, and I appreciate that. I want you to know that. It's a lot getting through this. So we got one more to do, and I think then we'll be done. I'm going to cut this one off. We did that one already. We're good there. Got that going. Yeah, okay. So, yep, I think it's going to work out. We're going to go that route. We're going to go here. Yeah, perfect. All right. It's going to be a simple, easy one. Simple, easy one. Just tie this bad boy on. It should be good to go. Mm. Awesome. Yep, that went quick. All right, we are ready to go. What we got to do is get bait back on these bad boys, and we're back in action. Jim, that double uni knot, man, that thing is great. A clinch knot is a thing. That's a game changer. Thank you so much. All right, we are back in action, baby. Woohoo! Now, folks, you might start seeing some of the boats come back across this way. They're heading back into where they dock. So it was a successful night on that for them and for us. All right. Awesome. Okay, we are back in action, folks. We are back in action. Thank you. Appreciate you guys still hanging out here with me. Sorry for about the little bit of a time that setback, but yes. And see, improved clinch knot is mostly what I use as well. Oh, you know what? They're a game changer, Ferg. I freaking love those things. I mean, my friend Jim, who I fished with this morning, actually told me that they work a lot better. Make sure your float is closer to the bait, not the swivel. Oh, okay, you got it, brother. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. See, or the double clinch. Double clinch is also called Ferg. Let's see, I'm doing good, Daniel. All right, so let me get that thing closer to the bait versus the like you said. Yeah, we can do that. I can change it up right now. Thanks for letting me know, Jim. Jim, I got to be honest with you, I was actually surprised that it wasn't the new pole that caught that carp. It was one of my older ones. I was kind of surprised. Closer to the bait, right? Excellent. All right, Jim. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, let's get some action on this thing. We got fish to catch, not chairs like I just caught mine. Oh boy, what a night it's been, folks. What a night it has been. And you know what? My gut feeling told me bring extra line, bring extra line. You never know. And I'm glad I listened to myself. All right, time to get some action going on. Yeah, you know what? I might use that one for chum. That one didn't feel right. Felt a little bit softer than I wanted it to be. Ow, 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 that's my finger. Okay, we're gonna get that done. Get that wrapped up in some magic thread, as I call it, and get it out in the water. Folks, it is a beautiful evening out here tonight. It's starting to get chilly, not gonna lie. I think I'm starting to realize now it's getting cold because I wasn't so involved with what I had going on earlier. So probably when I'm done here, I'll probably end up putting a jacket on for sure. Let's get this bad boy wrapped up. All right. What I might do is wait for this last vessel to cross over before I end up casting, because they're all heading back in for the night. Folks, again, thank you for your patience. I appreciate that. I really do. I might be able to cast because I don't think he's going to be that close to me. See if we can get some more action on there tonight with that carp. Something, you know. All right, one down. Let's get the other one lit up. Yes, Jim said to bring it closer to the bait, so that's what we're going to do. Excellent. Excellent. Whoa. You know what? I might try. Uh, chum the water a little bit. Let's do that. There we go. As soon as I get this one casted in there, I can hang out with you guys for a little bit. Folks, if you're just joining the channel tonight, thank you for showing up. Appreciate you being here. Or thank you for tuning in, I should say. Appreciate you being here. We actually were able to break our skunk tonight, which I was so happy about. We've had a dry spell for a few days, and we were finally able to break that spell and get the skunk off. Caught us a nice little 9.5 pound carp. We did release it. It was a common carp. So yeah, it was nice to have it. It was nice to be able to get hooked up again. Oh, there we go. I had it somewhere. Here we go. That was a good cast. That went nice and far. Yeah, there were some fireworks we're hearing. That's definitely what those are. Folks, only in Arizona can you be out at the river fishing on a December night just before Christmas. I'm telling you, this is cool. This is cool. You see here, can't move fish between bodies in case the bluegill algae. Yeah, we kind of have to deal with that sometimes out here. Hey, Hatson, how are you? Thanks for joining tonight. Appreciate that. Yeah, hey, you know what? I happen to agree with you on that one, Hatson. You don't want to do anything that's going to cost you to have to pay a fine or cost you issues later down the road. All right, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, don't you, D Hall? You know what I'm talking about. Like I said, it's December 20th, and I'm out here in a t-shirt somewhat, fishing the Colorado River. Doesn't get no better than that. It doesn't get no better than that. Folks, I do apologize for the boring part of it, but hey, we had to get through it in order to get back out fishing. Oh, Hatson, where do you, Hatson, where are you from that you can't use barbed hooks? I'm curious. Washington? Really? I never knew that was a thing up there. Wow. Oh, Drew, thank you, my man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was getting kind of scared, brother. I was having a dry spell. I'm like, oh, no, come on now. I really thought it was something I was doing wrong. But like I said, talking to a friend of mine, Jim, and everybody else I've been watching on, hearing their response as far as catching, it's just what it is right now. The weather may be playing a little bit of havoc with it, and the cold temperatures and the cold water. So at least I know it wasn't something I was doing wrong. I had that fear of going back to a 5-year dry spell again. Like, no, I don't want to do that again. Wow, I seriously, Hudson, I did not know that was a thing up in Washington. Well, thank you, Hudson. I appreciate that. I appreciate you giving me the compliment for that. You know what? It's you fine folks on the channel that make this channel great. You know, I just love doing what I do, and I love sharing it with you. Indeed, it is, Drew. You know me, my man. I got to have my coffee. Oh yeah, that's so true. That is so true, Daniel. You are absolutely correct on that. You are absolutely correct on that. You know, I mean, I one thing I really do push on my channel is one is transparency with me, two authenticity. I will never lie to you, and I will never make things up because I just don't believe in that. You're going to see me catch, and you're going to see me have my down days. You're going to see me having issues that I just dealt with earlier. You know, I always promised to you guys I would give you the good, the bad, and the bloopers, and all the above. And there are days that you know what I don't catch. You know, does it want? Do I want to stop creating content on it? I'll be honest with you, and I'm sharing this from my heart to you guys. I do get a little worried when I don't catch because I don't want it to be boring to where people's like, okay, he ain't catching, click off. But on the same token, I realize too that, you know, if people really understand what we do in, as far as fishing and really know about it, they know that we're going to have days that we just don't catch anything. It just happens. And we enjoy the days that we do. Exactly. Oh, exactly. And, you know, I'm learning a lot too, even my friend Jim and all you guys that I watch, that fish, no, they are very finicky eaters. If they see a lure or any kind of bait move a certain way that they don't like, nope, not touching it. You know, I was talking to my friend Jim today while we were fishing this morning, and he was telling me that he was using a certain type of lure, and he casted that out and did 3 different things to it to get a reaction out of it. The first two, the fish, same lure now, mind you, okay? Same lure, 2 different times, but the third time he did something different, went whack, it took it. So again, fish can be very, very hard. They can be very, very finicky in what they want or don't want. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is a blessing and a fun experience when you do catch. Like tonight, that made my day. You know, it made my day because one, my wife was with me and she got to see me catch it, and you got to see me catch it. And I was elated because I caught it, you know? So I mean, overall though, it's fishing. It's fishing. You know, we don't call it catching for a reason, right? So yeah, I'm just thankful to be out here, spending time with you guys on the channel here and being outdoors. Hatton, you may be actually correct on that. You may absolutely be correct on that. I mean, fly fishing is a whole new genre that I would not. I would love to try it. I would not say no. I don't want to try. I want to try all kinds of fishing because to me that's what it's about. Oh, now you're talking, Daniel. Now you're talking. Indeed. This 2026 year coming up, I have a lot of plans that I want to do with this channel. A catch, clean, and cook is definitely going to be on the menu. I guarantee you that. More than one time at that. Oh, Drew, it's amazing. Hey, Drew, if you want to do me a favor, if you want to catch a channel that's really, really good, keep thinking I hear something. If you guys want to check a channel that's really, really good, I've been watching them for about 3 years, 4 years. They're a father and son team. They're amazing. They're out of Nevada. It's called Sin City Outdoors. Sin City Outdoors. Check them out and do me a favor. Tell them Tim from Arizona Outdoors sent them, or that I sent you to them. You know, I mean, it's a father and son team, and they're just amazing. Adrian Senior and Junior have been fishing since Adrian was 10. He's now what 21. So he's got some skill. They hunt, they fish, they explore, they can't catch, clean, cook, all the above. So yeah, it's a great channel. Check them out. Sin City Outdoors. That is correct. Yeah, like I said, it's Adrian Senior and Junior. They may not know me by name, but tell them Tim from Arizona Outdoors sent you to them, and that I've been a long time follower of theirs. Like I said, they probably have so many followers they may not know me, but I've actually talked to them a few times off and on. Oh, it's a great channel indeed, Barbie. My wife and I both watch it. We love them. Oh, there you go, John. There you go. That's got to be a lot of That's got to be so relaxing. Yeah, check him out, Drew. I think you'll be pleasantly happy with him. Hang on a second here. Oh, okay. I thought somebody else threw a lure out there. I thought it was another friend that I had that comes out here sometime named John. Oh, that's a good question, Hatson. That's a very good question. How much does it cost to get started and set up to do your own flies? That's a very good question. Oh, okay. No, hey, I get that. I get that. Catching the fish is just part of the perk, but if you love joining the ties and making them, yeah, I totally relate. Folks, I will tell you something. My wife and I, we are seriously entertaining some thoughts on creating our own lures. We've talked about it. We're really putting a lot of research into it and things like that. That's something that may be happening in 2026. Like I said, you never know. You never know. I mean, and if it, that would be great to make our own lures and me test them out and see how they work. That'd be great. I'm so fortunate because my wife is so artistically inclined that she has the artist eye like nobody's business I've ever seen, and she's good. She is really good. Um, and I will definitely be leaning on her a lot for a lot of decisions and creativities and colors and things like that to see how it goes. So that's something we might check out in 2026. Oh, perfect, Daniel. Yeah, I promise you, they don't do videos a lot, but the content that they do is really top-notch comment content, top notch, really informative and just fun to watch. And they're a great family. I mean, they really are a great family. Adrian Seeger was in the military, and great guy. Thank him for his service, man. I mean, because of his loyalty to do what he had to do, we can do what we do. Oh, you're very welcome, sweetheart. Yeah, but I mean, a great channel. So check him out, guys. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And I'm intrigued with it. I'm actually excited to see if we could actually create something that would be effective in catching fish. You know, I truly don't believe just make a fish or catch a lure and you're done. No, I think there takes some skill and a lot of knowledge about it and checking them out and seeing how they do. Color is important, technique is important, the way that they're created is important. I mean, I truly, truly believe that. Seer says, well, it all depends on what you want to spend. Oh yeah, I can imagine tying flies could get pretty expensive, especially with the material and everything. Who was it that wants to do line to tie? Gosh, there's a channel that I follow. Is it Crappie Man? Crappie Man Outdoor? No, Crappie Man Lures. Yeah, you know what? For those of you that are interested in actually doing tying line, tying flies and all that, other than the gentleman who's on here tonight, I think it's John does it right. Um, Check out another one is Crappie Man Outdoors. I think he does lures for sure, but he also does flies. There's a few of them out there that do it. I know it. Oh, indeed, sweetheart. Indeed. My wife is a master at making carp bait. I will tell you what, she is. Yeah, exactly. That's true, John. That's exactly true. They are. There's a lot more that are doing it. And let's be honest, we in the fishing industry or the fishing world that we are, we want that kind of stuff. Mike, are you still on here, buddy? Mike, you still on here, my friend? No, consistency. Sometimes it can be tough. I don't fault anybody for that. I don't, because even I'm not very consistent on some things. My wife will tell you I'm not consistent on a lot of things. Fishing's about the only thing I am consistent on. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, my honeydew list is getting bigger and bigger, but yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? Indeed, indeed. Hatson, Columbia River out there and everything like that. There's so much trout out there. So much trout out there for fly fishing. I had an opportunity many years ago to go with my wife up to Oregon and Washington area, right at the Columbia River. It's beautiful up there. Really, no kidding. Hey, Gaming Goat, how are you? Thanks for joining tonight. Appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you coming back. Welcome back. I normally don't give that out, my friend. I don't like to tell people. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Folks, if I may give a little shout out to my channel for just one request, if I may, I'm just about the 300-hour mark watch. I'm trying so hard to get 300 hours more before the end of this month, if it's possible. Folks, if you could help me out with that, just go to my channel and go to the, oh gosh, another senior moment here. The playlist, there we go. Folks, if you could do me a favor and hit on that playlist and just let it play, I would be grateful. I'm almost so close to getting to 300 in order for me to reach that 3,000 hour mark before January. If you guys could help me with that, I would really appreciate that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Gaming Goat. I appreciate that. I am so close, guys. So close. I know in January, they're going to kick me back some. I don't know how much, and hopefully if I can get over 3,000, it won't touch me. I'm hoping that's the case. That's why I'm, requesting if you guys could help me out, get those hours up for me. I really would appreciate it. We'll appreciate that. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate that, Daniel. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, I've been watching it. It's been tough. I mean, a lot of YouTubers that I see, that have done that, I've asked that question. Have you guys had a hard time getting? And every one of them said it's hard, but I'm almost there. I'm almost there. If I could just push it before the end of this month, I would be grateful. Folks, it was not a bad night. It really wasn't a bad night tonight. I am pleasantly happy. It was a great night. A little bit of setback in the beginning. It was slow, but a lot of activity in the water. But no, it was great. A great night tonight. Hanging out with you wonderful folks and then being out here fishing on the river. Doesn't get no better than that. The new rod didn't get a bite. It did not get a bite. It was my old trusty one, the tiger one. A lot of you folks may know the tiger pole here, the white and blue one, is made by Shakespeare. I just found out today again from a friend, Jim, and I seem to reference Jim, which will take it as good. I did not realize that the tiger pole has a collection of various types of tiger poles through Shakespeare. I did not know that. So yeah, it was interesting to know that today too. Oh, hang on. I think I heard the bell. I think I heard it. Man, that would be awesome to catch it on the new one. Yep, I'm getting hit. Hang on, I thought I heard it. Come on, take it, take it, bend it, take it. Come on. I can see it moving a little bit. All right, I'll be patient. It was hitting it though. I saw it. Okay, I guess we'll be patient with it. It was hitting it though. Ah, we'll see. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Daniel. Oh yeah, you know what? That's exactly this one. I think originally got at the Bass Pro Shop, but I will tell you a little secret. You can go to Amazon and get a 5 or 6 pack of them for like $10. Just as good. Just as good. Maybe a little more, but yeah, definitely worth it. Because I think these are like $5 to $6 a piece at the Bass Pro Shop. And it's interesting because I don't know if it's whether I don't want to use the word superstitious because I'm not, but it's kind of funny. Like it's like whenever I come out fishing, a lot of times I figure I have to have certain things on, either a ball cap or something that I always do within norm. And I know it seems kind of weird to say that, but I don't know. Let me know. Does anybody do that kind of a thing where they have to have something every time they go fishing, something that they have with them is a constant with them at all times? Normally it's my hat or something else. Tell me if you guys do the same thing. Oh, okay. Then you get it. You get it. Yeah. Something has to be normal that's routine. Otherwise, you don't feel quite. It's like my wife was telling me tonight, did you bring the net? And I said, no, because every time it seems like I bring a net, I never catch anything. Well, I didn't have a net tonight. Voila. Look what ended up happening. Not saying it's a good thing. I probably should always have it. But it's kind of weird like that, you know? Oh my gosh, it seems later than it is. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, and it seems a lot later. Wow. Folks, this is amazing. This is amazing. I actually caught that decent carp earlier this evening than I thought. So I'm starting to keep a log now. Tonight I can put in the logbook the amount size carp that I caught and what bait that I used and what system I used on my line. And it was a good system. It was a really good system. So I figure if I eat, every time I catch something, I log it and document it, I can go back and see how it was, whether it's, I mean, really, even the weather, water temp, whatever the case may be, what time of the night it was or day it was. I think it's a great way to keep a log of everything. Oh, okay. See, there you go. So people do that. Hey, SWC Florida, Okeechobee, Florida dropping in. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Fishing with Fur, procure. Parker Phillips, how are you? Thanks for coming back. Appreciate that. I haven't seen you in a little while. Hopefully you're doing well. I think it's awesome when I start seeing people that come back over and over and over. You begin to know each other. You may not know name, but you know who they are. We have a great family on here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, Florida can be. I've not fished a lot there, but what I have fished a little bit the time that I was there, I've caught shark out of there and stingrays. They catch a lot of tarpon out there too. Oh, you're on vacation. Nice. Well, you know what? Hey, Parker, I appreciate you taking time to watch me on your vacation. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Oh, nice. Okay. Crappie and bass, bass and crappie charters. Nice. Yeah, Florida is beautiful. Florida is beautiful. I lived at Daytona Beach. I didn't live that far from the beach. I actually lived in Daytona Beach, Volusia County, and we used to fish out of the area of an area called Inlet Harbor. I don't even know if it's even around there, exists anymore, but that's where we used to go fishing at. I would love to ocean fish. It makes me sick. That's why I don't. John's wife catches all the fish. Nice. Hey, eight's not bad. Eight's not bad at all, Florida. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Two trout out of Tennessee. Hey, Ferg, I have a question, my man. Were you fishing out of a canal today? It looked like you were fishing out of a canal. And it looked like it may have been close to home. It looked like you walked there. Ah, okay. Yeah, it looked like you were fishing out of a canal. You're like the second person I've actually seen do that I watch on YouTube. First one I see do it a lot is a fishing magician out of the Phoenix area here in Arizona. It looked like it was walking distance from your home though, huh? I don't know, Hatson. I think North has some potential good fishing up there. Depends on what you're going for. You guys probably get a lot of salmon up there. Maybe even pike, muskie. Maybe you get muskie. Oh, that's convenient. That's pretty cool, Ferg. That's convenient. I love that. So not only do you get to fish off a Lake Pontchartrain, you can actually do the canals where you live. That's awesome. Well, thank you, Parker. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Ah, okay. I got you. I got you, Hudson. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hey, Hatson, you guys get any kokanee up there by chance, or is that no? Is that out of your area? What's up, Note? How are you? Thanks for joining. Oh, awesome. Okay. Very first time I ever heard about kokanee was a gentleman that I follow on Humbug Videos. I talk to him off and on periodically. His name's Casey, great guy. He was doing videos for quite a while fishing, and that's how I found out about the kokanee. But he doesn't do much anymore because he actually is a representative for Shills Outdoors Sports, I guess. And he does a lot of product detail and information, and he actually does a lot of what's the word when you use the product you want to? Well, I'm drawing a lot of blanks tonight on things. I really feel old. Oh gosh, what is it when you use a product and you? I'm really losing it. He's a spokesman for them, but he actually tries out the product and gives a review. There we go. So yeah, I watch him quite a bit. That's what the first time I ever saw that was. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Product placement. Watching his channel was the first time I've ever heard about kokanee though. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. A little bit. Huh? Folks, give me just a second. I'm going to talk with the wife real quick. There you go. Product tester. There you go. So you done fishing, babe? No. You done fishing? I'm always by myself out here. They can still hear me. So, well, if you want to, is the car warm? No, if you want to go home, go home. Your pole's set up, but yeah, but I didn't put anything on it. Well, honey, if you're cold, I'd rather you be warm, comfortable. Yeah. Why don't you go get comfortable, sweetie?
With the still gonna try one of my hot dogs.
Next time.
No,
No.
pissing me off that I didn't
Oh,
get it either.
all right, you gonna try again? All right. Give me just a second, folks. I'm helping my wife out here. Yeah, them hot dogs look tasty. I bet you anything they like them. All right, I would go straight that way. Watch your footing, sweetie. There you go. Excellent. Now just put her back in here. I'll put your chair over here if you want. Let's get you over here where it's closer. All right, folks, we're getting the wife set up. She's going to continue to fish with me. What's that? Oh, what's going on here? Why are we having tangle issues? Okay, that might explain it. All right. Honey, why don't you go in the car? Here, let me grab you a sweater. Give me a second, folks. I want to make sure the wife's taken care of. I guess it is getting still a little cold now. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to it. Couldn't put that on. Yeah, I got this. I got this. Folks, I'm going to put a sweatshirt on real quick. Bear with me here for a minute. Is that better? Okay, good. I guess it is getting a little chilly. I didn't realize it was. Now that you mentioned it, I am cold. I have a beanie in the backpack if you need one. Woo! Land sakes, I guess it is cold. All righty. Awesome. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate that. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Drew. Appreciate that so much. Yeah, I got to take care of the baby. She's my special package. I got to take care of her. Let's see how long we've been live up here. Oh, wow. Folks, thank you so much for staying along with me as long as you have. I appreciate that. We'll be out here for a little bit longer and we might be cutting it short because I don't want to keep the wife out here too long if she's cold. I don't want her to be uncomfortable. So we'll give it a little bit more longer and then we'll probably end up wrapping it up, but we'll be out here for a little bit longer. When she's ready to tell me I'm ready, then that's when we'll end up cutting it short. Yeah, the temperature just dropped. It really dropped right now. Now that you mentioned it, it dropped. Man, I still can't believe that was a wild night tonight on that carp, man. Woo! That was a catch. And I'll be honest with you, folks, my biggest fear was that when I had to go find a restroom, I was afraid that my lines were going to end up taking off. And I was thinking, my poor wife's out there. Hopefully she can bring them in. Right? She says, I wasn't sure about one of them. Yeah, because sometimes, I mean, you get them both going at one time. It can be a problematic issue. But thank goodness nothing really big happened until I got here. So I was thankful for that. Yeah. So here, for those of you just kind of checking in for right now, I got out here. Nature called. When nature calls, you got to go. It's just boom, got to go. So I'm sitting there trying to figure out where I could go as far as like a little porta john or something. Yep, nothing. So I had to go all the way home, literally all the way home. Did what I had to do, came all the way back. My poor wife. So if there was that long period of pause where there was nothing but just river and all you saw was stuff going by, I do apologize, but nature called, I had to go. You all get it. You all get it. Ah, yeah, we'll give it a little bit longer, sweetheart, and then we'll end up wrapping it up. Okay. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, actually. It seems later, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not even 8 o'clock. Surprisingly, it seems later. I tell you what would warm me up right now. A little bit of Irish whiskey. That would definitely warm me up right now. Oh, what Seth got going on? He got lucky. I missed it. I'm sorry. Just kind of got back to the conversation. Sweet, I'm going to start slowly making my way, just taking stuff a little bit at a time. So we have to do it all at once. No, no, you sit and rest. Stay warm. I got this, babe. One thing I try to do when I'm out here, sweetheart, is I really try and light everything up. I don't normally leave the lights on full capacity. I'll turn them down to like maybe one or two instead of full brightness. That way they last longer. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They go. There's like they go brighter, and they have like 3 or 4 different colors too: softer tone, warmer tone, or bright bright. I have it on bright, but it's level 2, level 1. Because I mean, they can get super super bright if I wanted them to. They could. What's that? Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, you can. It's gorgeous out here at night. That's one of the reasons why I like coming out here at night because you can see everything out here. Folks, that's one thing. I'm real fortunate where we live here in Arizona. Right when we're right off the river, you can look up and see all the stars. It's just beautiful out here at night. Beautiful out here at night. Did you want to put those hot dogs back in here? We'll use them for next time too. I'm just kind of cleaning things up a little bit. I'm sorry, what'd you say, hon?
So you're getting that wagon.
I'm getting the wagon. You gonna make me buy it? I won't argue with it. Yeah, I won't argue with it. Right? Oh, Ferg. That's awesome. I did not know. I did not realize that you were a waterfowl hunter too, my friend. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, I love waterfowl hunting. I love waterfowl hunting. Yeah, rabbits would be fun to have too. Best time to eat rabbits are in the wintertime for sure. Wintertime, they're not as wormy. Hi, Cora. How are you, sweetheart? It's our Cora. Papa loves you too, sweetheart. Yeah, Papa caught a big fish. Papa got a big one tonight. Yeah, I promise. Hey, Papa promises to take you out, Cora. You have my word on it. Yeah, Daniel, when you upgrade from a pellet on your way up, yeah, it's you'll enjoy it. Yeah, Papa promises to take you out, sweetheart. I appreciate you watching, honey. I got Nammy here next to me. Nammy's out here fishing too. Folks, I love it. My granddaughter's watching right now. She's so precious. She says hi, Nammy.
Hi, baby.
Nammy says hi, baby. Or hi, precious. Folks, my granddaughter's talking to me right now. She's such a sweetheart. She's so excited. She can't wait for me to take her fishing. And I promised her I would, so I'm going to take her. You too, Florida. Take care and have a wonderful evening. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate having you. Come on back. I'd love to have you on board again. And I'm going to pull out. There we go. Got plenty of power there. There. This power bank I got is pretty good, man. It does well. Did you get a bite? Are you warm now? Okay. What's that? Oh, yeah. You got salad too? Yeah. Looks like the water level's starting to go back down again. No, actually, it's still up. Yeah, it's still up. Hey, Muddy Waters Outdoors. How are you? Glad you can make it on tonight. It's been a minute. Glad to have you back. Hopefully, you're doing well. So for those of you just joining the channel, welcome. Glad to have you. It was a very eventful evening at the end, per se, or about the middle, I should say. I was able to finally break that dry spell for the 5 times I've been out. Tonight was the night I was able to finally break it. No skunk. Caught me almost a 9.5 pound carp. A 9.5 pound carp. It was amazing. Uh-oh, it sounds like we're talking about hogs out there, Seth. Is that what we're talking about? Or something else? Badger in the basement? Not a good place. Not a good place for him. Oh, no kidding. Yeah. Them hogs, they're destructive. Very destructive. I remember years ago, I actually had an opportunity to do a hog hunt. So I submitted my email address, right? Said free hog hunt. Okay, whatever. So I submitted my email address and forgot all about it. Well, wouldn't you know, the day that I actually checked the email just to check it at random, I actually got approved. I actually won and didn't even know I won. And it was like the day earlier. I'm like, oh, I had a free opportunity to go to Texas and hunt hog for free. All I had to do was get there, which would have been no problem. And I missed it. Yeah, one of those dope moments in life. Folks, I'm going to end up bringing one of these lines in. We're going to slowly wrap it up. Slowly wrap it up. Oh, no kidding. Wow. You got a fish? Your drag's too loose. There you go. Here, let me pull that up for you. I heard that drag, and it's the first thing I thought, what? You got a fish? Oh, yeah. I don't know what you permeated with that, but that hot dog, yeah, it smells good. Even yeah, even after it's been in the river water that long, it actually smells really good. Did you? You did?
Yes, I get more. Oh, we're going.
Oh, did you want to do another? Because I put everything in the truck.
Okay.
I can do one. I can go get one. You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and rest. I'm gonna bring one of the poles of mine in too. We're slowly gonna get there, sweetheart. All right, we're gonna bring this one in, folks. It seems like, whoa, gotta be careful I don't get in the water. It seems like the bite is somewhat slowed down now. You gonna wait in the car? All right, sweetie. I won't be much longer. Oh man, something did take it. I heard the bell earlier a couple of times. I thought, okay, well, man, yep, something took it. Something took the bait. Folks, I should have been more attentive to it because when I heard the bell move and I saw it, yep, it was legit. It took the bait. No worries though. It really wasn't no worries. Not at all. Oh, you're almost in camera view.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. You want to say hi? Step on in there, beautiful. Tell everybody hi. Hi, folks. Here's Miss Barbie. She finally showed up on camera tonight.
Okay.
Okay. She's very, very shy. Very shy. Honey, can you do me a favor? Can you just put that on the back tailgate of the truck? You don't mind? Appreciate that. Thank you, sweetie. All right, folks. Here's something I want to share with you guys. Oh, jeez. That thing's in the ground. All right. Now, y'all remember how my old pole holders looked, right? The small ones with the actual 3-inch nail on it. You okay? All right, thought you fell. Now, y'all remember that, right? So my buddy Jim, who I went fishing with today, had one of these. Oh, I had to have one myself. So, the new improved version of the pole holder. You ready? Here it is. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. We're talking 3 feet of spike. 3 feet of spike. Okay? 12 inches of 2-inch PVC piping with stainless steel screws with lock nuts on them. Folks, this thing is a beast. Look at that. Look at that. It sinks into the ground about 1 foot or so. These poles aren't going anywhere. Jim, this was a great idea. Thank you for making it. Now I got one. Yes. And I'm going to make 2 more of these for my wife. That way, when she comes out with me, she'll have them. These things are amazing. They do not move. They do not move. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Hudson. So sorry to hear that. So, folks, again, if you want to build something like this spike here is a 3-foot spike. It's used for concrete framing. When you can nail these into your 2x4s, 2x6s, 2x8s, whatever. When you put them in and you pour your concrete, that's the spike that you use for it. This is 2-inch PVC pipe. Got a 2-foot piece, cut it down to 1-foot sections for both with the screws, done deal. It's a game changer. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Oh, do you really? Awesome, Larry. Awesome. Yeah, these things are wickedly awesome. These things are incredible. Man, I love these things. Folks, I'm going to pack up a couple of things here real quick and leave that last pull in the water, okay? Just give me a few moments. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this new Berkeley pole that I got. I like it. Got to get more exposure for it. Got to break it in right, though. We got to get a fish on it. Indeed. All right, let's get this last pole drawn in. Get our last one drawn in here. Well, Mike, thanks for joining, my friend. Pleasure having you on board tonight, Ferg. Always a pleasure talking with you, sir. We'll get together again. We need to do another collaboration at the new year coming up. All right? No problem. No problem. Always a pleasure having you fine folks here. Man, it brings back a lot of memories being out here right now from the first time that I started my YouTube channel out here almost 3-4 months ago. I came out here with just a tiny old light and a little headlamp on my head. Didn't know much about nothing except that I wanted to fish. And gosh, to what you wonderful folks have let me become now that I am today. Couldn't have done it without you. Couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, okay. I don't think they're biting much anymore tonight because the bait that I put on is still pretty much there, full piece. Interesting thing about the fish out here, though, man, it's like they have cycles that they bite in. Either they do or they don't. They do or they don't. That's fine. I can clean all this up tomorrow. So tomorrow, depending on what we got going on, definitely going to probably want to work out in the yard for a little while. I got to do the honeydew list on that for sure. Also, what I might end up doing too is working on my boat again. I've got the new spark plugs put in. I bought a new 55, about a 45 or 55 gallon trash can. Going to fill it full of water and put the boat motor in it, fire it up, see how she runs. And folks, give me a second. I'm going to run this back and I'll be right back. Ooh-wee. There we go. Put that there. Awesome. Here, let's make sure we got everything picked up here. I don't see nothing laying around. Awesome. Here we go. We got things lit up here pretty good. Folks, if you have any questions about the gear that I use here on the channel, whether it's lighting, pole holders, whatever the case may be, let me know. I'd be more than happy to share it with you. So, kind of give you a recap of what these pole holders look like versus what I created. This was the first one. That's the second one. There's a huge difference. I'll tell you what, buddy, there's a huge difference here. Love this thing. Alrighty then. All right. That thing looks like a baby compared to what we do with it. Hatson, thanks for joining tonight, man. Appreciate you coming on board and watching the channel, man. Appreciate you staying. Hope you're safe out there and warm wherever you may be, and you take care and have a wonderful holiday. Yeah, you know what? I could have and should have, but unfortunately, I don't own a welder, so I improvised and had to do what I got to do. I thought it was a great idea, though. It ain't going anywhere. Trust me. I've got bolts through both of them, screws through them with the lock nuts on it. It ain't going anywhere. Eddie, how are you? Hey, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome. Hey, better late than never, as I always say. Glad you could make it, Eddie. Thanks for joining. Oh, hey, there you go. Nothing wrong with that, Daniel. It's not cheating when you get the job done, right? Indeed. It's not cheating when you get the job done. Well, folks, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to each and every one of you for joining me this evening. It was an excellent stream, Tim. Oh, thank you. Well, Drew, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, folks, I was so glad to finally break that skunk of almost 5 times without catching anything. I began to really think it was me, but thank goodness it is what it is. The fish they're getting sluggish and they're getting slow in the cold weather. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know if I want to touch that one, Daniel. No comment on that one, my friend. Uh, Well, folks, it was a good night tonight. You got to experience the Colorado River while it was still daylight. You got to experience some of the Christmas boat parade that went by, and got to see some new stuff that I got to introduce to the channel tonight. And yeah, it was a great night. It was a great night. And again, best part about it was that you all were all able to join it tonight. which makes me very happy. Catching the fish was amazing, but so was having you fine folks here tonight. So I just want to say thank you for that. Well, thank you, Drew. You also. You also. Folks, I don't know what you may be doing tomorrow, wherever you may be at tomorrow, whether you're fishing, hunting, or whatever the case, or spending time with your family. Do me a favor, be safe and take care of each other out there, okay? Um, Want to make sure that you guys are, taking care of and being safe out there wherever you may be or what you may be doing. Again, a wonderful time spending it with you guys tonight with my wife out here beautifully. It was a pleasure having her out here. I know that she doesn't get on in front of the camera much. She is very shy, but it was such a pleasure having her out here tonight to fish with me. She actually does fish. She does. She just hasn't done it in a while, and things are a little bit rusty. But even like with me, you don't do something for a while, it gets rusty, but you learn. And she's done very well. Like I said, that young lady right there is the reason why I'm into doing the fishing and hunting and all that. If it wasn't for her, I would probably never been exposed to this kind of lifestyle. So it's to her that I owe all that. So, folks, again, thank you so much for your dedication, your patience, and your graciousness in helping me to grow my channel. As always, it's a pleasure. And yeah, Barbie is awesome. Indeed, she is. She is an amazing, amazing woman. I got really blessed when I got blessed with her. We were sitting there thinking about it the other day about how long we've been together. We've been together 35, 36 years. We've been married 30 of them. So yeah, it's been a blessing with her. I can't complain, not one iota. And it's what makes life bearable, right? Having that right partner, that right person in your life makes it makes life more bearable at times. Anyway, folks, again, thank you so much. So much. Be safe, and until next time, I'll see you guys outdoors. Have a wonderful evening and Merry Christmas.